All right, happy election day. All right, happy election day. That should sound better right there. All right, let me get this off the screen real fast. So listen, Christian TY News out of the King Street area. I want Christian to get this, or man TY to get this. All right, and I know in the last video, couple of last videos, I've been talking crazy or whatever, but I'm gonna say this right here. I have a lot of respect for Christian TY News and what he has built over in over there with a social media platform. And he does a lot of good work for the people over there, informing them, keeping them up on court cases. You know, he does a lot of good work over there. What I'm going to talk about now is um, it is always your own kind. It's usually your own kind that take advantage of you. Now, just being straight up honest, I do not have an issue with TY News using his platform um, in the Mullins McLeod campaign. He's free to do whatever he does. I mean, I am nobody to say what this person can or cannot do with his platform. Okay, and so let me be clear of that. And so I'm definitely not saying that he's done anything wrong. But what I want to show you, TY, is that it's your own kind, right? Because I've never heard about you being in politics, um, aside from just people using your platform to get their word out. So the business end of it, I really wouldn't I really wouldn't hold that against you. I can't, because you don't know what you don't know. And in certain situations, you got to depend on people, friends, or somebody to be kind and give you information that you don't know. You may be holding on something way more valuable than you know what it is. And unfortunately, it's always, I say always, most time it's people that look like you, that you trust, that take advantage of you. So that's what I want to talk about here. And we're going to stick with these numbers from the South Carolina Commission's, excuse me, South Carolina Ethics Commission's page. And you can go over there yourself and log on, because we want to talk about the money. Again, you're running a business. So that's why, as a business person, I would never uh, say that, oh, you shouldn't do this or that. You got to do what's good for your business. Okay. And again, I can have an opinion about whatever, but at the end of the day, you got to do what's good for you. So, but I have an opinion about some of the people that used your platform, right, to do what they done for Mullins McLeod, whatever that is, whatever that may be. You have the largest platform, social media news in the area. You do numbers that are above and beyond. Okay. And without you, without your platform, the platform that you built with your own hands, here's a black man that has built this with his own money, his own time. He's built this platform. Okay. And so the people around him are going to take him into the political arena, and he's going to be paid as he should be. But let's get into these numbers of what exactly, because you see there, on the page, you got, the Mullins, there's Mullins McLeod and the Mullins McLeod team on that page. And that's Christian TY News. And I encourage you guys to follow him. And Christian, and TY, I would encourage you to, once this political thing is over, get out of the politics. I mean, not get out of the politics. You know what I mean. But after I unpack what I want to talk about, what I want to share with you, I think you will. Hopefully, you'll take this information and you'll have a better understanding of what it is you have and how not to get, in my opinion, taken advantage of. So let's go to the numbers. Hey, listen, make sure you go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go and vote. Go and vote. Yeah. TY, you got, again, a platform that I definitely respect, numbers that I do not get. You know what I mean? So, and I know, and for myself, I would not have went out like that. And again, you going into a new game, and you got, basically, you got to depend on your people. Like, hey, look, this is what we doing. This is what it's paying, right? We're back to these numbers. Now, where we are now, guys, listen, just go to the vendors list. Okay. And I'm sticking in Williamsburg and Georgetown County because, again, you see the people on the screen. Okay. I want to ask you this, Christian, TY, I'm sorry. You got a total of $10,250. Okay. And the people that were using your platform to get their message out, without them, they cannot get the message out. Look at this number right here. $72,064.66. Wait, let's back up. I want to show you something else because that's not the whole number. Right? Remember, I told you guys some of these companies became LLCs on the fly. Like they went from, so you see right here, Singleton Consulting Group. They did 2 transactions before they turned over and became the LLC, right? And there's nothing illegal about none of this. Okay. And there's $7,000 right there. So they literally got 32 more $100, and that's your entire payment for the platform that they use the entire time. The entire time. So let's go back over these numbers again. Again, youth engagement, youth engagement. So TY, Use that powerful platform you got, man. Again, to get money because you deserve it. All right, because through your platform, more people come to your platform than I'm sure go to Sweet Gilliard production here. 17 transactions right here. Okay. Let's see what they are. $31,263.71. And this is a long, see this vendor line here? You got reports, finances. Instead of adding it all up, let's go right here and get the final total at the vendors. They're all listed as vendors. Okay. So somebody tell TY, hey, listen, I know he was talking crazy, but go listen to what he's saying. Like, bro, we can sit down, have conversations. Um, you ready to go into these kind of deals, man? You need to hire you an attorney. Okay. That's what you need to be hiring you, bro. And I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why. All right. Let's go to these 5 transactions right here. $15,740. Sweet Gilliard Productions. What is he producing? Seems to me. Now, let's go down here, guys. Gotta be fair. Gotta be fair. Gotta be fair. Christian News, Kingstree, 4 transactions. So you got a total of 12 transactions, right? And let's see how much Christian TY came up with. 2,000 on that one right there. There's a $250 one, a $350 one, a $700 one, and a seven for website fee, right? And they name your stuff. That's the most egregious part of it, man, is that they let you get taken advantage of that like that because you're no different than these media groups. One media outfit for advertising, which is what you do, they paid them people $150,000 to this point. As always, your people that do it to you now. Let's go down and see that other 5 transactions. So that was 4 transactions for 2 grand. And that's the people around you feeling like you don't deserve no more than this, bruh. Otherwise, you get more. There's the other transactions right there, guys. $8,250. And if you're a person that's saying, man, that sounds like good money for him, you're a piece of shit. And you don't understand. Okay. And I see how they stack it and make it feel like a lot of money because it's just it's bad, man. It's bad that people would do that to do that to you, bruh. And again, we're talking about another case of a black man building something and being, you know what I mean? So somebody hit TY up. TY, don't let them use you like that because you can say no. They don't have a platform, bro. They don't have a platform. You want to get a you want to get them a fit. Tell them you coming on. Tell them you coming on Real Talk Tuesday tonight. Because what I do understand about this type of thing is that it's compartmentalized, meaning this one don't know what this one's doing, this one don't know what this was doing. So we'll put a little sunlight on it, and we'll know what everybody's doing. I think that's fair, right? So, Ty, man, I rock with you again. I respect the platform that you built. I respect what you're doing over there, but don't let these people jerk you over, man, just because they, $10,000, but they give you a $20,000 deal. You own the network. You literally own the network. These monkeys can get on their page and scream forever and ever, and nobody would hear them because they didn't take the time to build a network. They didn't build the trust of the people. They weren't out there covering the story when it wasn't popular, when he wasn't getting paid for it. Literally $10,000, man, based on the numbers that I look at on your page, that $10,000 is nothing to you. And if what I'm saying doesn't make any sense, reach out to me. I've never had a problem with you because every time anybody, anytime you've ever spoken about me in the public, you shot me out. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, this wasn't about bashing you or saying that you did anything wrong because nobody did anything wrong taking that money. They just took the money. Now, when it comes to ethics, people make their decision. I mean, it's a good hustle if you got it. 72 grand. Excuse me, 80 grand. And like this, and all I got to do is engage the youth or do whatever that means. Like, yeah, I just hate that they played you like that. In my opinion, you know what I mean. You agreed to the deal. Now let's keep it 100 again because you didn't know any better, and then you had people around you that knew better. Because let's just look at it real fast before we get out of here. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let me get it pulled up on the screen here. Find one of them first. One of those. Okay. Boom. There's one right there. Sorry. Let me get on the screen, y'all. Don't do that. Cancel that. All right. Cool. All right. BDG Marketing. Y'all see what they got? $128,000. Am I saying that Ty should have got 128,000? No, but I'm damn sure saying he should have got 75. Damn sure saying he should have got 50. He owns his own network. They own his page. These people out of Belleville, New Orleans, they don't even live in South Carolina. And they deserve more than the guy that's here in South Carolina. If I'm off base, somebody get in the comment section and let me know. Christian T.Y. News walk away with $10,000. So when I say peanuts, bro, I wasn't trying to be. I said it for that's hyperbole. Okay, but the point is just because hyperbole don't mean that it's not true. Right now, I'm just being serious. I'm talking to you. You know, and I still wouldn't mind being a part of your organization. I asked you that before. He was like, "Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. How I'm gonna dang, you know what I mean?" And you, because you that humble, and I understood then that, man, this man got something he don't really understand. He got. It's my goal to help you understand it. You're not like Gab News. You're not using it to you know what I mean. In this case, you got involved in this, but you got paid. You know what I mean? Should have got paid a lot more. You got 100,000 out of this, bro. Because the reality is, if you would have went to them and said, "Hey, I need 100,000 to do this," they couldn't say no, right? Because they wouldn't have been able to get the 40 something thousand. They wouldn't be able to get the 70. They got that on your back, bro. He couldn't do nothing for other campaigns. You absolutely right, Michael. And again, I'm not getting on him because to be honest, I feel like they took advantage of him. And it's them ones that used him. They used his platform. That's why I ain't playing it now because they be copyright striking me. Um, that part in Django, man, so you can't treat him like any of the other niggas because he ain't like any of the other niggas. That's me. Does it cost me money? Hell yeah. But can I look myself in the mirror at the end of the day and say, all right, yeah, you know what? I don't got to put my head down when I walk in a room because I did some stuff that's eating at my humanity. So it's unfortunate that they did this to this guy. And for those of you who just coming in, let me go back through these numbers real fast. And again, these numbers don't indicate that anybody did anything wrong. Not saying that. They got paid. They got paid. And Christian T.Y. News got paid. Excuse me, played. in my humble opinion. But give me a second. Let me pull these numbers back up here. Gotta look them up. Gotta look them up. Now, what I gotta do is get all here. It's already 12 o'clock. I'm gonna run through these numbers one more time and then I'm out. But then I'm coming back for the watch party tonight. We're gonna watch all these races and see who win, who lose. And then most of you will go away and then back in the next election cycle. But I'll be here. And if you are new here, I would go ahead and hit that follow button. Keep up. Like everything ain't for everybody all the time. So no, you might not like what I'm talking about today and might not agree with it, which is healthy. It's healthy not to agree with everything that I'm saying. That's weird. I won't believe you if you agree with everything that I'm saying. But anyway, let's get to the SC Ethics Commission page, which is where you should go and find this out for yourself. And we go up here to public reporting. Then we go to candidates, and then we'll do and so when you type in McLeod, the last name, it's a lot of McLeods. So you got to go to the second page to find the governor. 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 Oh, that's from 2009. I don't want to see that. I want to see now. What's up with the governor? Open office governor. There we go. I heard a joker say, man, I just found out that me and Trump is cousins. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Congratulations. What you telling us for? All right, here we go. Where it should be. Let me get this up on the screen for y'all. Governor. Mm-hmm. All right, so here's I'm gonna just put it in and wrap it up in a nice little bow. All right. I'm saying that Kristen TY News, who is a significant entity, was played. I think he should have got more money from this out of this thing right here. You see right here, he got $8,200, $500. Again, they're on his platform right now as we speak. You couldn't be on the news for free. You couldn't be on CBS, Channel 5, any of these places else for free. And you damn sure ain't gonna be on there as long as you've been on there for. That's 8,200 right there. Let's go back because he had to. I guess they had to change his name up or whatever. Let's go back. Let's go over here. This is where he is. And there's Christian News 2000. So if you're keeping score, that's $10,250. Okay. And I'm sure y'all would agree that he does advertising, he does all this other stuff for this place, right? Marketing, all these people use this platform. So we can just start right here with BDG marketing to get a baseline comparison as to what he got paid. He got a 10% of right at 10% of what this marketing firm out of New York City got. Oh, they are the New York City. Okay, media advertising. He don't do that. Look at their payments, 35,000 off the top. 55,000 next, 18,750 next, and another payment of 18,750. The last payment came in May 13th of $35,000. Okay. Let's see what TY was getting around that time. And this is how they feel about black media. That's just like May 14th, TY got TY got $350. Street footy. Street footy. But his platform, guys. Think about that now. Think about how much influence his platform carries in a number of counties. Clarendon, Williamsburg, Florence. He's actually on the ground covering these events. Now, let's look at the people who use this platform. You can go in there right now. You'll see them on there now. So I ain't making nothing up. No bold discoveries going on here. Greeleyville is in what county? If you go on the page right now, you see what? That's 72,000 right there. 66. Don't mean that anything's wrong. It just means that I feel like TY should have had a bigger number. Am I wrong for wanting TY to have more? Meaning, hell, y'all wouldn't have a message without him. Go put it on Sweet Gilliard production. He got 12 right there for 31,000. So that's my problem. Since I always got a problem, right? I ain't showing y'all nothing. I apologize. Damn. My bad. We gotta go through that again. Damn. My bad. I'm just talking. Damn. All right, let's go through it real fast. Y'all heard what I said. Here's the numbers. I ain't gotta do all that damn talking. 8,250 right there. Chris and TY News. You see it right there. You see the dates and you see what it's for. Okay. Go look it up. You think I'm joking. All you gotta do is go to vendors and then scroll down. You'll see exactly what you need to see. So let's go ahead back down. And then he got another one for 2,000, right? That's what gave him that 10,000, whatever. And I showed you this marketing agency that's doing the same thing. They got 4 payments, right? Let's see what they brought in for those 4 payments. $128,000. And there's the 4 payments right there. Okay. Like I said, 2 days after they got 35,500, TY got $350. Make it make sense. And this is in May. This is after all this work been put in. Make it make sense. Come on, man. Show the black man some love. It's always your people who do it to you. Trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you. It's always your people that do it to you. All right. So what I was saying now, Sweet Gilliard, he's got 12 right there, and then he's got a total of 17 transactions. Okay. And the 12 transactions total the 31,000 that I was telling you about. Okay. And this is the person that come on, man, TY, break TY. And they've been using TY for a long time, man. A long time. Ty, you worth so much more, bro. All you gotta do is tell them no, and you'll see. You will see. Just tell their ass no. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for that. And then there's that 15,000, right? And there's the transactions right there. His transactions, these are back from 2025. So he been get that money a long time. It's a long time conning. And there's nothing connish going on there, man. The man got a business. He's, you know what I mean? He's doing what he's doing. So, don't be under the impression that I'm saying that anybody's doing anything wrong because they're not. They're doing right above board. They're doing exactly what I would do, just at a higher rate. Mm. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's this Greeleyville address comes up. We got two more transactions down there for $3,000. It's a lot of money. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard out here for. Also, I ain't even gonna say nothing about that. Just tune in tonight, Real Talk Tuesday. I got some more for you. Promise you that. I got more for you. We'll get a little deeper. Yeah. There's literally a Black Power guy that's on this campaign, and he tried to hide behind his LLC. But we found you because it's public, bro. Quit playing. Paget watch party in Andrews. I heard that's gonna be at Rouse. I thought Rouse and Carl Anderson were boys. Come on, Dr. Rouse. I know you ain't doing your boy Carl like that. Not after you was, come on, Dr. Rouse, come on up, take a picture. You know what I mean? And I know my boy Rouse. Rouse is just like, what the shit you calling me up here for, man? Like, he was trying to play it. Man, he tried to play him, and it didn't work. You know, it's just them guys are way more polite and way more civilized than I am. So, but I digress. Let me go get my sticker.